meant where we were going from this conversation.
Oh, okay.
Let's congratulate Yamir.
All right, that's enough. Cut that shit off.
Congratulations, Charlemagne the God. He launches Black Effect Podcast Network with iHeartMedia.
That's dope.
It is dope.
Yeah, congrats to Charlemagne.
Congrats.
Man.
Yeah, congrats to Charlemagne.
Good for you, man. It says he's a 50% owner. Charlemagne the God inked a partnership with iHeartMedia to launch the Black Effect Podcast Network, anchored by his own syndicated radio show, The Breakfast Club. The Black Effect Podcast Network is slated to debut this fall with 18 podcasts on iHeartRadio and other podcast platforms curated by Charlemagne. According to iHeartMedia, the venture is positioned to become the world's largest podcast publisher dedicated to black listeners and voices in the black culture. Congrats, Charlemagne.
Congrats.
They gonna develop black departments everywhere, ain't they? Got a black podcast department at iHeart.
What does this mean to you, gentlemen?
I have no information about it, so I'm not going to sit here and...
Yeah, I mean, it's congrats to Charlemagne. You know, it's anytime you in partnership with a company trying to put on creators, and I'm a fan of that. So I don't know the logistics of the deal and the business behind it, but if it's an avenue for black creators to be heard, be seen, I salute it.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go.
No, add another hour to the pod.
Yo, this is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. Who's calling? Yo, this is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. Who's calling?
Oh, shit, I was drinking water. It's the Yalla Yalla here. It's the Yalla Yalla. You heard?
It's the legend. It's the legend, the myth, the man himself, Noriega, known to bring you to the finest restaurants offshore Miami when you get to Miami.
Woo, don't tell nobody that.
Yo, hey Nori, real quick, I didn't want nothing, man. I saw your name announced with the Charlemagne Network. I was calling to find out how much you were paid.
Oh, no. We're gonna talk later, man. We
Nah.
We with that.
You're not proud of it? You're not just gonna scream it? You're not gonna rap?
No, of course. You know, we finished it. It's everything else because we got.
Oh, it's not finished yet.
I do double announcements. You know what I'm saying? Double announcements.
So that announcement is not finished, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that was Charlemagne's announcement. That was his. You know what I'm saying? But then we got a double. You know, maybe a double whammy.
Yeah, but slow down. But Nori and the Drink Champs was like premiered, like.
Yeah, no, we with them. What is it called? The Black Effect. We with them, of course. But we also got spinoff. That's the reason why.
I know, but let's stay with let's stay right here with the Black Effect.
I love Nori, man.
Is that Hangover Champs? Is that the spinoff?
Hey, Nori.
See, come on, Rory from Queen. He pulling that Queen shit. Rory got to relax.
Noriega from the infamous Capone Noriega. Did you how is the Black Network paying you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. And everything is good. Everything is good.
All right, here's were you already distributing through iHeart before the Black Podcast Network was introduced?
Nah, this is something new.
So you wasn't on iHeart, right?
Yeah. Nah, this is something new. You know what I mean? Everybody know the last thing. You know, this is something new. But that's what I'm saying. It's a circle around the circle. So that was just a piece of it. You know what I mean? But believe the rumor. The rumor is true. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
No. I feel what you're saying. You sharing the ad money?
Hey man, we're gonna figure that out. They already got beer sponsors and everything. I like them so far, man. We need to start, man. So you know what it is. It's like going back to like the CBS days. You know what I'm saying? The CBS bringing the corporate money. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to when we was just doing I don't want to say urban or whatever. Just different money. You know what I mean? So. We had an opportunity to get back in corporate for a little while, and we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And but like I said, I'll tell you off air, but it's a bigger thing than just that one thing. You know
No. Listen. I figured you. Listen to this.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, 100%. Listen to this. If you wanted to bring your own ad money onto the Black Entertainment Podcast Network division, what would happen?
I believe they were all for that. So it's not written. It's not. Excuse me.
Don't worry about it.
What you said? Rigged? I didn't hear you.
I said so. It's not written. So it's not written down. It's what you believe would happen.
I don't know. I don't know that part.
No. I
That's
feel
the
it.
EFN part of the job.
Hey,
That's the EFN part of the job. I can't front.
Hey,
I
that's
ain't gonna talk
EFN's job.
Yeah, no, it's the EFN part of the job. So sometimes it's just that other part. We got people like Randy Acker. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, did you just name Randy? I asked you about the black.
We got people like Big Papa.
Is that the gentleman that was
I got those people who handle
I
that.
asked you about the Black Entertainment Podcast Network division of iHeart, and you start telling me about Randy Ackner?
No, and Biggs. That's like
I work with his brother. Maul is down with that network.
I'm right here.
Never
with
knew.
right here with y'all.
You handle the legal part, my G.
Yeah, Maul's a part of it too, man. Secret meetings available. It's true. It's true.
Yo, listen, whenever you get back to New York, man, or whenever I get back to Miami,
yes,
we got to do it.
We were like all y'all on here, and definitely we will love for next time I come to New York. You already know, man. I love all of y'all, man. You continue y'all success, continue to do what y'all doing, man.
So not one love. Are you distributing through Revolt as well as the Black Entertainment Podcast Network?
That is another part of the inquiry.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to get out of here, man.
That's another part of the inquiry. We're going to close the television part of it. Our show is not one show. It's the television part, too. That's the most important part. And then the audio part, No,
I feel you. We together, baby.
We will vote too, baby. Listen, man, let me just say something. I told Joe Budden to come to Revolt. Joe came to Revolt. I told Joe Crack to come to Revolt. Joe Crack came to Revolt. I told Jim Jones to come to Revolt. Jim Jones came to Revolt. So I don't know why Pup ain't making me an executive. I don't know why, because I bring all the talent. I bring all the talent to Revolt.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
I know that the Black Entertainment Podcast Network division of television made you a owner.
Oh yeah, owner. I'm talking about Puff. I'm talking about Revolt.
I'm talking about the Black Entertainment Podcast Network division of television.
Of course, we wouldn't do nothing with Dream Champs without us owning everything. We have to. Like, we came too far for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the Wu-Tang of this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I'm the RZA to this. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? The Wizard Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying? You figure smell me? Word. But that gotta be dropping too much juice.
No. Listen, hey Nori, check this out. Yeah. I'm coming to Miami soon. Let's have a sit down and let's hit the Italian restaurant that we did it up at last time. You already know.
Man. We have on-air meetups and off-air meetups. You know what I'm saying? Great fucking relationship, man. Rory,
we got
have
a real good time. But listen, don't talk to me about Charlamagne when I get there. Don't talk to me about the network.
Okay. We bringing you over there too. You coming over there with us, bro?
Excuse me. Wait, over where?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Over the Black whatever it's called.
Listen, it's been a great podcast today. Yo, this has been an amazing podcast. Thank you so much, Noriega. Yo, Nori, you are amazing. You are an idol of mine. So many hits. I love you, nigga. One, man. Yo, we'll holler at y'all later, man. You already know the vibes.
I should duppy side.
I mean, they're talking about how I got the only motherfuckers I'm exploiting sexually is the puppy that licked my balls when I was high as hell, laying on the couch.
Who's that?
That's probably like one of the few sex stories in my book. That puppy took advantage of me.
A puppy?
Yeah, a pit bull puppy. I used to have this brindle pit bull puppy, and I was high as hell laying on the couch, and I had on some boxer briefs. And my nuts was hanging out the boxer briefs, and the dog came and just started licking my balls, and I didn't stop him.
Hey, like, what's up with y'all niggas?
What were you high off with, Charlamagne?
No joke.
Look at the leaders of the media and what they do in their spare time.
I smoked woolers once. I did weed and cocaine once. But that was just weed. I was young, smoking mad weed.
Hey.
So pit bull puppy started licking your balls, and you just let him finish?
That's it.
Nothing.
I'm uncomfortable.
I always knew when y'all niggas did that year and wrap up.
Both of
shit.
y'all are fucking gross.
Yeah, y'all niggas with y'all year and wrap up. Y'all niggas is weird, man.
People
Lies.
get turned on by weird
Lies.
things, man.
Lies.
Sometimes it's masks around your chin, sometimes it's pets. You just never really know what it is that's gonna make somebody get horny.
I'm telling
The
you.
only reason.
Imagine you got Me Too'd by a dog. Would that be a weird thing to happen to you in your life? Of all the different ways to catch a Me Too, imagine you got
Yo, and I had a lot of pets, yo.
from a
And I had a
fucking
lot
dog.
of dogs. You know, I had a lot of dogs. I
Yeah.
still got dogs. I never even thought to even
Jerk 'em
take
off.
care of the dog. I said, you know, you gotta say take
Oh, y'all
care
coming
of
out the gate shooting, huh?
You gotta-
Hey, bro.
Yo, you gotta say take care. You can't say jerk
What
off.
did I miss? What happened?
Oh, you've been busy starting companies, bro.
I've been, you know, listen, man, the dog
Listen,
days of
yeah.
summer are long, so I just
Yeah.
be
Did
sleep.
you say the
know what
dog
I'm
days of
saying?
summer?
Who said that? Dog, y'all are tripping, yo. What's going on here, man?
A lot going on.
Listen, some people love their dogs enough that they just, I guess,
I love my dogs, bro.
you know. But would you?
What are we doing right now?
Listen, I wasn't my normal self the other day.
Okay.
I'm biked though.
Okay. I just want to know what the fuck is going on.
You know, all week
Bestiality
long,
wars.
I want to congratulate.
This
I
is
want to
the-
congratulate Charlamagne.
The war of talking to people has gone to a whole nother level. Y'all trying to talk to the animals.
Like, talk to him like I'm talking to this dog. Right?
Go ahead, my bad, bro.
That nigga said he was high. Nigga,
You know how many times I've smoked weed?
Man, I smoke good weed. If a fly by my ear right now, I'm gonna lick my balls. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck, nigga.
I
You
want
niggas is-
to. I want to congratulate Charlamagne
Thank you, brother.
not only on his network deal, but I would also like to congratulate all of the black creatives and curatives
Yeah, that's important.
that have joined his cause and mission. Let me hit the round of applause because that's important. Congratulations to all of you out there.
Love the 85 South show. Love Horrible Decisions. Love Drink Champs.
I guess I'm here to talk to you today about maybe just some things I've noticed. My perspective on things. I'm not here to scream and get loud and do the normal Joe rant thing because some of you people are stupid enough to believe that that's not a controlled thing when I do it. You paint it as irate. You paint it as irrational. I understand. It's been a rough week. It's been a really rough week because a lot of you out there are stupid. And now that I'm okay, I'm here to report on just how many of you are stupid. I started this podcast thanking my son's mom for her admittance to just how much we were trying to ruin each other in one of our darkest moments. And somehow the public not understanding how that can occur led to just a bunch of idiots saying idiot shit. And when you're dealing in the realm of idiots, you never know just how idiotic things can become. But I had a front row seat of that when the claims of abuse toward women this week from me took a back seat to dog abuse claims. I don't know if anybody else noticed that,
I did.
but it was disgusting to me.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
It's nasty when you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's only because they pulled up the video of you on here saying you jerk your dog off.
It was mostly jokes about
pull up the
bestiality.
video. Suck my dick.
I'm sorry?
Suck my dick is what I said.
To whom?
Whoever thought whatever they thought.
Oh, okay.
Some of the people that know me just know I love dogs. It's a shame I had to make an Insta Live to say how much I love dogs. I had two dogs for 15 and 17 years and never attempted to breed either one of them because of my fear of beating them off and them actually coming. Why y'all laughing?
Because it's funny. Shut up.
It's not funny
Don't
if
try
you
to
know.
be mature.
But it's not funny if you know how much money comes from dog breeding.
I know very well how much comes from that.
And
And I
when-
know you do have to
and-
jerk your
and-
dogs off
hey,
to do so.
And when you learn that, know what you say as a nigga that might not have done that before? I probably can do it.
No, it's a lot of money.
I probably can do it. If I'm gonna get 40 to 50 grand per litter, I'm giving it. hey, you telling me I gotta build some cages right here and keep people separated?
Only fans? Sorry.
Yeah. Only dogs. Only dogs. All week, I watched you fucking imbeciles type to me about pleasuring dogs.
But you know the internet going internet, man.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of that was just the internet making jokes.
As
they always do. I know you're taking it more personal because it's you, as we all do. But it's the internet, man. It's the internet. That's what they do.
Listen, it was just a fact.
I have to imagine his mentions looked a little different than what we saw. Though.
Oh, no. I just meant topics on the internet all the time.
Yeah, but
It's listen.
he
Listen,
said
stop.
it on the pod-
Hey, save your fucking breath.
okay.
It is no coincidence that I come on this podcast and preach ownership and preach some of the fuck nigga tendencies that some of these corporations have. And then magically, for the next 2 weeks, there's a Joe Budden smear campaign going on.
Oh, I don't disagree with that at all. I would just say the
Then
internet is
speak
going to make
to-
the dog jokes. That's
But-
all I was saying.
Yeah, but when you say that, you step on the fact that there could be a smear
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
campaign.
whoa. It wasn't
Stop. Let me
two
finish, Roy.
separate
Let me
things.
finish, Roy. Let me finish, Roy. Let me finish, Roy.
I'm
For you,
fully understand the smear campaign.
For you, it may be two separate things, but let's put ourselves in the mind of the gentleman or gentle lady that has no idea that a smear campaign exists. And now, how do you feel?
Both can be
Some
true.
of us don't know.
Both can be true.
Some
I
of
think
us
people-
don't know that there are third-party companies that you hire for this exact action.
Yeah, they don't know they're part of the smear campaign. They're just making dog jokes. So what we're saying is the same thing. Yeah, some people are just making dog jokes because it's a funny thing at the moment in your mentions, not knowing they're part of this bigger plan and smear campaign.
And what
That's all.
No, that's true. What I'm
I
saying,
probably joked during a smear campaign and didn't realize it either.
what I'm saying is, when you take a step back and just look at things, I can take a dog joke. Niggas have made dog jokes. When there's this overwhelming sense of PETA should come and shoot you,
Yeah,
it's probably
it's
because
a little different.
there's a smear campaign. When old domestic abuse allegations begin to just pop up one by one by one by one, chances are, if you know about smear campaigns, there might be one taking place. Now, contrary to popular belief, when we did our rant, our powerful, powerful rant about streaming services, DSPs, iHeart, and Charlemagne, because of the moment that we're in, a lot of black people recognize that the timing is a little weird and that a smear campaign might be taking place. And that would have to be done and executed by Spotify. And it makes sense with the national narratives today. Hey, the white man is trying to paint the black man who asks for his worth as a lunatic, as crazy, right? Am I off so far? I'm here, right?
Be a factual theory.
The part that you're missing is I've done nothing but come on this podcast and tell you exactly what's going on in real time. And if you know what I said, or if you don't know what I said, I'll reiterate it for you. What I said was Spotify and Joe should be celebrating. It's not a beef. There was never anything wrong. It was two people, or two companies rather, two networks rather, that did exactly what they set out to do. See, I was coming on here telling y'all that I never was asking for money and it's never been a money thing. And that's true. Some niggas judge people by what they have. Some of us judge people by what they've lost.
This nigga's spitting.
Because of what I've lost, I was never asking for money. What you realize when you get to this level is everyone has money. All of the companies have money, and all of the people that are dealing with real business with these companies have money. Joe was only ever asking for information. Because for me, information is key, and information is where you'll go and find your true value. It's what you'll use to go and get your real value, right? You follow me so far, everybody?
Yeah.
I'll only speak for fact of what I've observed over the last 2 weeks. So let me tell you. I do not think that Spotify has enacted this smear campaign against Joe of pulling up alleged victims and witch hunts to see what went on and when it went on and how it went on. Spotify is scaling up. The stock is soaring. Well, not now. The stock is dropping, but maybe that's because the stock soared and we're selling now. All of the markets are down. Joe is not naive enough to think that I am the sole reason that any of these DSPs are dropping when everyone is dropping. Spotify is up. They're happy. I came in here and told y'all that they see us as numbers. They're not viewing our feelings and our sentiments and our ideologies on things properly. They're just looking at numbers. You know that if you look around the room, because the only black podcast outside of the vice president that is at Spotify is Jamel Hill. And the person that brought that podcast there is the same person that brought this podcast there is the same person that they fired immediately after the two podcasts started showing success. Spotify is happy. And Joe is happy. There's no reason for a smear campaign. And I don't like to assume things. I like to be fact-based. So let's start with facts. 2 weeks ago, I said iHeart is late to the game and has no idea what they're doing. Were y'all here for that?
Yeah.
That could never be mistaken as a dig at Spotify, who's done nothing but go up in market share. When I got there, there was no IPO. During my time there, they went from no IPO to going public and now owning 10% of the market. See, if you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying. There was no reason for Spotify to do a smear campaign. Which brings me to the other place that I, quote unquote, attacked, which would be iHeart. And there was no response to that, right? The only response that came was Joe coming in here to document, like I've always documented, what I've been told, so I can refer back to it because my memory is bad. That happened. There was no response from anybody. All I heard was Charlemagne text me to say what? Like I told you guys, hey, we should stop killing each other publicly over our ego. And I brought that here, and Rory said, he's right. And know what I said? You're right. We shouldn't. Because this is a selfless thing. If all of us are attempting to create better opportunities for black people or creative people or whatever you want to say, then where's the loss? Somebody tell me. We can have different plans and different ideologies on how to get there. But if it's the same goal, Y'all explain to me where the L is. Anybody?
I'm trying to find one.
Look for it. I'm a peep.
Yeah, I'm
My perspective and my perspective only. The last 2 weeks, I'll draw it out. The therapist says to remain fact-based. In the last 2 weeks, while this Charlemagne deal was finalized, see, because there's a lot of consumer-facing going on and we have to address it. While this Charlemagne deal was finalized, there was talk amongst the media as in him, as if it were not finalized. Insert the text that I get after the rant that says, hey, which I mentioned here, let's not kill each other publicly over our ego. I mentioned that here, but I never mentioned what it said to me. Because what it said to me was, I'm not doing that. I'm not attempting to kill somebody because I have an ego. I'm just getting information and bringing it back. It said to me that you took what I was saying as a shot to your ego, and that I was attempting to publicly ruin you. That's how I took that.
In your defense, you were responding to his comments about your Spotify rating.
In Joe's defense, Joe is only ever bringing back information to other creatives and curatives. What you do with that information is on you. But I'm going to let you know exactly what's happening at that bridge. And if you want to go on that bridge, then that's your right. The end.
Sure.
That's what Joe was doing. So when you tell me, hey, let's not kill each other, well, I wasn't even thinking about you, fam. I'm thinking about creators. And there's no ego involved here, but it tells me I may have slighted yours. When I spoke to you on the phone, and we're going through both of our ideas and our theories and our ideologies, see, we're both, it is kind of like Professor X and Magneto. It is. That's an appropriate metaphor. One thinks we can all work together, and one thinks, nah, we have to attack. We have to just attack humans. The superheroes, we have to attack them. They don't want to fuck with us. We have to make them fuck with us. They're not respecting us. That's the fight. That's it. Plain and simple. Right there. Joe is Magneto. Hey, they think we're killers. All they want to do is lock us up, take advantage of us, rape us, steal from us. They don't respect us as human beings in the creative world. Let's fast forward from that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can think what you want about Joe. What happened from there was a Jason Lee Tahiri interview, which was disgusting, considering Vado was the point of domestic abuse and somehow it landed to Joe. And Joe was the focal point. Jason Lee, an iHeart podcast, Jason Lee with a direct connect to, you guessed it, Charlemagne. And in Jason Lee's interview, you know what name he brought up that he spoke to? Charlemagne. I don't know if everybody watched that.
I did.
But that's what happened. And I didn't pay it too much mind, even with me getting a week's notice to that horrible interview that was coming. It's cool. I talk to y'all about pawns a lot. I talk to y'all about integrity a lot. Integrity meaning people that stand for something. People that just won't accept things. People that are themselves no matter what. No, Joe never thought that Tahiri was someone of all of this integrity. Joe has thought for 1,000,000 years now that if somebody pays her, she'll do it. Fact. Step back. That doesn't tell us anything. 1 week later, what comes out? You guessed it. Fake pages, anonymous pages, all types of shit, recorded conversations, so forth and so on. And you know what happened again? You guessed it. Joe got a week's notice to that interview coming. A week in advance. Without snitching, whoever that person was that told me, you know who they had a direct connection to? Charlamagne. Are y'all following me?
Yeah.
Let me make myself clear for the fucking idiots that have been tweeting all week that Joe likes to fuck dogs, you fucking buffoons. Spotify is not thinking about this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I killed Spotify. They can't edit my editorial. There's nothing they could do. They're winning. They got Rogan. The market share is up, it's down. Everybody's rich over there. They are not committed to tearing down this young black man's idea of what the future should look like. Everybody wouldn't know that. What I'm saying to y'all is some of this stuff that's been happening in this smear campaign, if you don't know it's a smear campaign, it is fucking ghetto and goofy. It is nasty. Last week I came in here depressed and told y'all about different corners of the club. In media, there's different corners of the club. And sometimes when it's low-level shit, like ground-level shit, like shit that they not really putting much stock in, shit that you could reach out and touch. It's a game that hasn't been updated is what I'm saying. It's an old school game with old school rules and old school attacks. It is not tech. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? Do y'all know what tech is? Do you know what tech is, Maul? Mm-hmm. Do you know what tech is?
I do.
Do you know what tech is?
Of course.
All of these people out there telling me to go watch The Social Dilemma. I already saw it. I watch everything like that. Do y'all know what tech is? It's fucking magic. I'm coming in here fighting about modern renovation, about digital redlining. Do you know what happens in modern renovation? Anybody? Anybody? You fucking guessed it. In modern renovation, when a wall is up, know what's behind the wall? Another wall. Is anybody following me here? Mm-hmm. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Whoever is responsible for this smear campaign, I don't know who it is. I can't prove it. I won't allege. Mm-hmm. You can't hurt anybody here. You're not listening clear enough. We've already done what we had to do to retain data. Info. I can tell you what this property is worth, independent and when combined with a streamer. Do y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.